Hey, it's that time again. It's spring, which means getting ready to make the transition into middle school next year. Seems to be a lot of chatter these days on the internet about kids going to orientation for middle school for next year. We're doing all the paperwork. We're getting ready to fill out the class schedules. All of that is being set into motion now for next fall, which really, on the one hand, it makes it difficult for your kids to get through the end of a spring year in elementary school because they're already looking forward. But, we're going to save that for another show, how to finish up with a strong end to your school year. But for you folks who are getting ready to make that transition to middle school next year, a couple of ideas to share with you. Number one, get yourself over to the middle school and introduce yourself and your child. Go to the front office. Those are the people that are on the front lines. They're going to be the ones that are going to see your child on a daily basis. They need to know you. They need to know your child. They need to know both of your names because they are the critical link between you and your child when you are away during the school day and they are on site. So you've got to get in there and meet the secretary, the office manager, whoever it is that you see when you come through the front door. They are your key link. Get in there. You're not going to be perceived as the pushy parent. You're simply saying, hey, we're excited to be here. Pleasure to meet you. Beyond the front desk, of course, is the principal. If you're at a large school, it's the assistant principal, or if you're at a private school, it's the headmaster or headmistress, what have you. You need to get in and, of course, meet those people. It may take kind of a preemptive email or voicemail. Hey, would there be a great time to stop by and introduce myself? Because, you're talking about a very busy person. They're not only going to be wanting to talk with you, they have an entire school to manage before you get there. But still, a very critical and important person to meet on the school site. They're the ones making, of course, the top level decisions. Hopefully your child does not see this person on a daily basis. If so, it means that there's trouble. Okay? Whenever your child sees the principal or the head of school, you want that to be a positive experience. So start it off right. Get in there, put the handshake out, introduce yourselves. Okay, beyond that, in most public schools, there are counselors, okay? Not counselors like I've got serious emotional problems counselors, but counselors, academic counselors. They're the ones that have the magic. The magic is that they're able to pull up your child's schedule right in front of you with a list of teachers and talk about it with you. And if changes need to be made, those are the people that make those changes. Yes, they are the magicians, and they need to be spoken to in a very nice way. You need to start building that relationship now, okay? Not anticipating that there could be problems, just simply saying, hi, again, so excited to be here, wanted you to meet my child, thank you very much for your time. It's a quick 2-3 minutes in and out, send a follow-up email, it was great to meet you today, I know you have an incredible job there, you're really working hard, let us know if there's anything we can do to support you, okay? Those three people, those three sections of the school are critical. You're not going to meet the teachers now for the most part because, they'll come in the fall, and when you're at a larger school, you don't really know who your child's going to have anyway. But we will talk about that. Definitely a critical link. So get in, meet the people now, introduce yourself, introduce your child. I can't stress that enough. Number two, look at that class schedule now. Okay, folks, sit down with your child. Talk about it. If there's electives in play, some choice there, have a conversation about that. I'm very much in favor of kids having the opportunity to choose their electives. It's the first time that kids really get to have some choice in their education. So let it go. Let it go, parents. Give them the opportunity to really get in and make some choices. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by what they're able to achieve when they actually enjoy being in the class. Okay, enough said about that. Number three, you have got to get yourself a copy of this book. 3 years in the making. Yes, this is my book, and it is a parent's guide to the middle school years. And it has everything that you could ever need or want in regards to the middle school years. We've got a chapter here on making friends, facing foes. So we've got all the peer relationship stuff there. Building solid relationships with teachers. I told you that was an important topic. Getting ahead in class and staying there, all the ins and outs of being able to manage and organize what happens in the classroom. And then we've got some things that are really family-based stuff. The last chapter in the book, thriving as a family during the middle school years. It's tough. Things are changing. You need to be on top of this, parents. So buy a copy of the book. $10 now with a signature from me, the author. You can get it online at thinkingforwardtv.com. That's all for today's show. Hope to see you back again real soon. Take care.